Good morning. Mike Dietz, Managing Partner with Accelerate Partners. We're here today to talk about our partnership with Lumen and some tools that we came out with to help customers and the Lumen team around their new solution called Network as a Service, also known as NaaS. Network is essentially a very basic service connecting to the internet, connecting to clouds, connecting between locations. However, a couple years back, there are some carriers that came up with some newer solutions that we found very exciting. One of them was Lumen with their Network as a Service, which really gives clients tremendous amounts of flexibility, not only operational flexibility, but also cost flexibility as well, providing tremendous value to our clients. So we reached out to Lumen. We partnered with the team there. We have an amazing channel team there. We really enjoy working with their account management team as well. Really just a great relationship. So there's two things that we do. One is when a client is considering NaaS, and the second is if the client actually decides to use NaaS. So first, you can visit our website. There's a link down below to our NaaS calculator that gives clients the ability to go in, select times of day when they're going to have peak bandwidth, off times where they're going to have lower bandwidth. There's even options for an event. So if there's a day where more people are in the office and the client wants to increase the bandwidth, a lot of options for what ports they have, what speeds they need, and they can take that and compare it to something else. So if they have a quote from another provider, or even they're already using Lumen and just have a traditional internet circuit, they can go in and do that comparison and get a great export. The other thing we have in the tool is actually the ability to see what would it be like if the bandwidth went up and down based on actual utilization. So a client can upload a bandwidth graph. It'll take the data and it'll look and make recommendations. After, if the customer does decide to use Lumen Network as a Service, we offer an API tool that allows customers to build out a schedule or automatically have the bandwidth adjust based on actual utilization. The difference is we have an actual scheduler where you can build out that schedule and it'll talk to Lumen NaaS via API to make that change, whether it's on a schedule or done automatically. There's really a couple things. One is really the team that stands behind it. So this is something we offer to our clients. The Accelerate team is always here to help, review. We're part of the account team with Lumen to make sure that the customer is always getting the best business outcomes. Secondly, we also have the ability to do bill audit and review. So now the customer is making all these changes, but they want to make sure that the bill is in line with the actual utilization. So we have the ability to ingest the invoice every month and go back and look at the data that we're showing for the schedule or for the automated bandwidth scaling and validate to make sure that invoice is correct. The biggest impact that we see for our customers is really the flexibility. I mean, everyone loves to be able to save 20, 30% on some of their traditional telecom services, but it's really the flexibility that a client can schedule their bandwidth, drop it down to some low amount when they're not using it, and then whether it's on a schedule or just go into the portal, whether it be ours or directly into Lumen, and make that change when there's an event. So the savings is nice, but the operational efficiency is really what's made the most difference for our clients. The easiest way to get started with Accelerate and Lumen Network as a Service is to reach out to your trusted advisor at Accelerate Partners. We're always here to help. Please feel free to check out the link below and see what it might do for you. But the best thing would be to engage with your advisor here at Accelerate. Let us walk you through the options, understand the impact this can make on your business, and partner with the Lumen team to drive outcomes.